Hi, I'm Kat. I'm going to take you through a few restorative poses that you can do post-hike. These are poses that you can do on your back or on your front, so you just need to take your mat and you can do it whether you're up in the mountains or down by the ponds. So we're going to start on our backs, just bringing yourself down, maybe bringing the shoulders up and just allowing the back to flatten, and then we're going to bring in the right knee to our chest, wrapping the fingers around the knee. And then we're just going to bring that left hand, folding that leg down. Right arm goes across to the right, gaze to the right, and just breathing into the thoracic spine. If this isn't available to you, you can always bring your left knee up so that it's stacking underneath the right. And just looking across to the right hand side and breathing into the lower back. Taking a few deep breaths here, maybe closing down the eyes, relaxing into the pose, breathing into the hips, loosening the joints, not holding any tension. And then we can bring ourselves up, hug in to the chest, and then go across to the other side. Gaze goes over to the left. And if you're in that other position, you can always bring that right leg down, left knee goes across, breathing into that lower back. A few breaths here. Then bringing the knees back in, hugging your knees into the chest. Soles of the feet on the floor, we're going into a figure four, which is an alternate version of a pigeon to get into the glutes. So bringing the right ankle over the left knee, drawing it in towards the chest. You can either bring your hands and fingers around the back of your leg, or if you have the room, you can go to your shin, pushing that right knee out towards the ceiling, to the sky, just breathing into the right glute, flexing the foot, closing the eyes down. And then moving on to the other side whenever you're ready. Left ankle over right knee, drawing in towards the chest, wrapping around either shin or the back of the leg, flexing the left foot and breathing into that left glute. Bringing the soles of the feet down. Next we're going to do a reclined butterfly, so bringing the palms of the hands up towards the sky, allowing the soles of the feet to come together and the knees spreading out to the sides. Wherever is comfortable is good. You can also use something to prop your knees, whether that's a blanket or a jumper, and just dropping into the hips, into the inner thighs, maybe closing down the eyes, taking a few breaths here. And then whenever you're ready, you can close the knees using your hands as a guide, and then just knocking the knees together, feet out towards the edges of the mat, and just allowing the knees to stay in, and just close the hips for a few breaths. And then final pose is a shoulder roll, so we're going to go to the front of our mats and lie down on our fronts, bringing the right arm out to the side, left arm out, placing the left cheek down on the floor, right palm comes down onto the mat and just rolling over the shoulder just a little bit. Right foot comes down, knee facing up towards the sky, and just a gentle stretch on that left shoulder. Breathing into the shoulder, maybe bringing that knee slightly further out if you have the room. If not, just keeping it upright. Taking a few breaths here. And then going on to the other side, right cheek onto the mat, left palm on the floor, rolling over that right shoulder, left sole of the foot down just behind the right knee, and taking some deep breaths here. Not putting too much pressure on the shoulder. If you are, just bringing that chest down slightly. And then coming back down and just finishing off, pulling up, toes come together, knees to the edges of the mat, arms out in front of you, and just a child's pose. A few breaths here. I hope those were really useful. You can do those poses in the same sequence, or you can mix them up or just do one or two of them. Enjoy and happy hiking.